What's up, good people? How's everybody doing? Yo, I'm sitting here and I'm working on the Focus 2020 Vision Lean In Challenge. Just doing some last preparations before I shoot out the link to everybody, man. And it's like really tight. This is amazing. It's so amazing that I wanted to take a minute and just share some of the stuff with you. I think out of all the events that we've done, beautiful men and women have done, Focus has done, with the retreats, with the 5 steps to focus, with our recent Journey to Wealth business seminar and yacht cruise out of Brooklyn, New York, and this Lean In Challenge. I think like everything that we do is all inclusive. It's all inclusive, right? And so the Lean In challenge is no different. Like the value is so high. I'm excited just to be able to like get in it and do what I love doing, which is helping people learn and grow, release their potential, face or address challenges coming up, right? So 2020, I think a lot of people are looking at 2020 as the new year. And I would have been looking at it, as the new year, as well. And then it was brought to my attention that, this is a new decade coming. And, that really grabbed a hold of me. Like, this is a new decade. Like, and the decade being 10 years, it's like I could do something here that's going to, within these next 10 years, that's going to leave a legacy. That's really going to, before 2030, like I could really get some high value goals, accomplished, like, really set on the way. So I'm looking at the value and I'm looking at the private winners community on Facebook with full access to the coaches, similar to the retreat, but it's on Facebook. The personal and the net worth assessments, again, another ingredient from the Focus Retreat, getting you in it right now. And the difference is the book club. You got a Focus book club. Of course, you get the 5 steps to focus, the self-care program, which is really fantastic program for you getting up during the day and addressing self-care immediately. It has some components of creating a proper, what do they call it? Affirmations. A lot of people doing affirmations. There's nothing wrong with the way anybody's doing affirmation. I have a very good friend who's doing affirmations, a wonderful job. There's a couple of ways, there's different ways to do affirmations. And so the way that I learned affirmation, it has 5 ingredients. And so when you do an affirmation, let's just say, for instance, I do an affirmation that belongs to someone else, right? Someone else wrote it. I can get it, I can embrace it, I can like it, but it doesn't tap into me emotionally the way that an affirmation that I would write, that would be specifically for me, that I would know the meaning of each and every component. And it's the same thing with a quote. We read quotes and quotes are good and so on and so forth. But when you come up with your own quote, when you come up with your own saying, it takes on a different significance, simply because there was something that prompted it. There was something that moved you into that. And we do know that, when you are attached to something emotionally, it's a whole nother focus. There's a whole nother commitment for it. So going into the 5 steps of Focus self-care program is really a bonus. Just by itself, it's a bonus. You also have seminars and masterclass discussions that we're going to do. I'm going to bring some fabulous people in to talk about the various aspects of building wealth. We're going to do some New York City-based in-person meetups. But we're also going to have them where they're live streamed. So if you're not in the tri-state area, if you're not in New York or whatever, what have you, in Atlanta, California. We've been, kind of expanding a little bit with our reach. Texas, I got some people in Texas. So they'll be able to stream those events live, especially when we do the book club. Because we are going to take the book club out, do some sittings, get some wine, get some physical communication going on, and some, so we definitely want to do that. There's a debt elimination seminar, and then you have the beginner stock trading and real estate investment seminars that we're going to do. I'm going to start trying to implement a couple of those at the Focus Retreat. And I think that also you have here access to personal coaching, and then you have Focus Self-Mastery and Business Leadership Coaching Retreat discount credits. And so what is a discount credit? Discount credit is that because you're in the Lean In Challenge, we're going to offer you a discount of a little bit more than what you already paid, probably like 5% off your package, probably about 5-7% off your package, just because you're in the Lean In Challenge, and we have the ability to go deeper with you. And it's nothing like, and I remember walking with Elliot from the mental conditioning movement. He and I got together early one morning. I think it was like right after yoga, and we did a walk on the beach. I think he was running. He was running on the beach, and then and I pulled him over, and I was like, "Yo, let's talk." And we went for a walk on the beach, and it was crazy because, out there in the morning with the sound of the waves crashing and just, everything that Aruba has to offer. And you're going into your life. It's almost like you can envision things so much clearer. You can think so much clearer when you're like away from it all, and really like figure some things out. And I was just pouring into him, and he was coming back with some stuff, and I'm like, oh wow, okay. And we were just kind of going back and forth, and we ended up with some things that really has allowed him and his business to get some stuff accomplished. I remember talking to him on Saturday night, and he got there Friday. And Saturday night when I spoke to him, he was like, yo, me and my wife, my wife and I, we're really ready to get home because we have some work to do. And I've been working with them throughout the process since. And they're a bad team. Team Allen. Shout out to Team Allen. They're a bad team. So, yo, man, Lean In Challenge. Get started now. We got November, we got December, and we're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. By the time January rolls around, we're gonna be in a greater position to be able to like really focus in, really lock in, take care of ourselves, be motivated, and be on track to be able to accomplish some goals. Some not just regular goals, not just any goals. You want to lose weight? I can just about guarantee, I hate to say guarantee, I can just about promise you that the Lean In Challenge is going to be able to get you locked into that. If you want to start taking better care of yourself, if you want to wake up in the morning different, if you want to, whatever it is that you want to do, I can just about guarantee Lean In Challenge is for you. It's definitely for you. So for those of you that want it, for those of you that want to do it, we're going into another decade. And again, the bottom line with this challenge in particular, and everything that Focus is doing is about building wealth. But the bottom line to the Lean In Challenge is to position you to be able to start investing. So it's almost like a backup. We back up, we clean. Actually, let me say it this way. We stop. We back up. We clean some stuff up. We find out what we have, what we don't have, and what we need. We come up with that mix, and then we lock in, and then we go. People think that focus is just a matter of, having some concentration. Now, focus is deeper than that. Focus is being locked into the zone. Focus is being in the zone and in the flow of the zone. Focus is like chemistry and synchrony, all over you at the same time. Focus is deep, man, which is the reason why, you get to your desk, I turn on, I hit that music, and I'm gone, and it's easy. So with that, Enjoy your day and focus. All right, I'm out.